Skysky Australia has interviewed an anonymous female airline pilot who has been flying the skies on large passenger aircraft on domestic flights and international flights for 9 years. Here are her insights on life as a pilot. So you've booked your cheap flights and the best hotels for your budget and you are ready for your holiday. But what about the people in the nose of the plane? What's life like for them? Typically there are two ways. You either go through a military-style training route, with the Army or Air Force, and then transfer those skills to the civilian world, or you do it privately. Some people complete an instructor rating course and stay on in a flying school to get their flying hours up and get exposure to different aircraft. Alternatively, they get out to rural areas like the Northern Territory and work their way up from light aircraft with a single propeller to twin-engine planes. The minimum requirement is 1,000 hours, with 500 hours of that as a pilot in command in a multi-engine plane. But some airlines also offer staggered training where they can bring you up to the minimum hours they need. For me, a huge thing is the people I work with, the cabin crew and other pilots. Shift work has its ups and downs. It's nice to have 3 or 4 days off in a row, but sometimes you might get up at 4 am, or you finish at 1 am. We do get staff travel rates or industry rates on flights, hotels, car hire and at some theme parks too. On the 737 fleet within Australia, we have 2 training sessions a year in a simulator. If you fly long haul you have to do fewer takeoffs and landings, so we have an extra 2 training sessions a year practicing taking off and landing and other maneuvers. We also have an annual line check, where an examiner flies with us and makes sure we are good at what we do. There's safety and emergency procedure training too, which is all about things like life rafts and safety equipment. We have other types of training every 2 years, where we refresh our knowledge about things like